Oh. What it do? I'm B.Tee.
What it do? I'm JG Stackhouse.
We just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Body.
Pumping the Perkins and now I'm painless. Foreign bitch look like Topanga. Ballers getting to Calvin Cambridge. Getting like Tracy.
All right, so we got my guys B.Tee and JG Stackhouse jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, guys.
What it do?
Appreciate you for having us, for sure.
Yes, sir, man. So how everyone feeling today, man?
Yeah, we feeling good, man. This is my first time in the A, so I'm actually in the bar right now.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. You been out here long? You just touched down or what?
We got here yesterday.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys have planned? Do you plan to stay in the city for a bit, or are you in and out with it, or what we doing?
We here for a second. Hit the studio tonight. Do a little recording, a little listening to some records we already got.
Okay.
Just putting it together.
I feel that, man. Yeah, so go ahead and shout out your people sitting behind you today too, man.
Yeah, my guy Dream right here, to the left of me, you know what I'm saying? My guy Dr. Epic right here to the right of me. They are family, we know Plans Global, that's the team.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
For sure, man. All right, so both of y'all from Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
All right, so break it down where you guys from individually, though, because I understand you're from different cities, right?
So should I pop it off? I'm from Conway, Arkansas originally, man. That's about 20 minutes outside the capital city, Little Rock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Conway. Kind of grew up in the Little Rock area, playing sports, you know what I'm saying, young or whatever, but I'm from Conway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you B.Tee?
I'm from North Little Rock.
Okay.
That's a separate city from Little Rock, but it's really all the same thing. You get the same feel from both sides. We just moving. That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel like Little Rock's got that reputation being a very, rough city, tough city to make it out. A lot of violence.
Yeah,
It is.
Is it really like that?
yeah, it is.
Most
That's what it
definitely
is
like
for
that.
sure. They set a record in 2022 for most murders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
They call it Lil Rack for, you know what I'm saying, for short. Like Iraq or whatever, it's just, it's pretty rough right now, and the young dudes going crazy, but I mean, it's just like anywhere else, I feel like. If you can survive and make it out, you can make it.
For sure.
So you guys feel like it's getting worse then? Like you said, you're setting records. That's not
Damn,
trending in the right direction,
Look,
you know?
damn sure ain't getting no better, but you know what I'm saying? You can stay out the way of that shit and just find your own lane and move with your own motion, then it don't really concern you on what's going on with that part. It concerns you because it's your city, you know what I'm saying? But as far as you being involved in it, if you stand out the way of that shit, just, you know what I'm saying, keeping focused and doing what you're supposed to do, then it don't really bother you. It don't really concern you.
I feel that. So did you guys grow up together, or did you guys meet recently? When did you guys click up?
We kind of played ball against each other. We both played ball shit through high school. Fucked around and went to the same college. Didn't realize each other had a passion for rap, but then I think we kind of just heard each other on some shit, and it kind of just clicked from there. Once we got to that level of it, like once I figured out he was rapping and shit, it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We kind of doing the same shit. We all kind of hung around the same group, but we didn't really hang together. We was always just around the same people. But we kind of just linked on that. Shit, it was what it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we figured out that vibe was the same of what we was trying to do as far as the story went.
So what college did you guys go to?
We went to UCA.
University of Central Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you guys both graduate? What type of degrees we get?
They say, man, me personally, I played ball, you know what I'm saying, going to school or whatever, so went to school on an athletic scholarship, but I was more focused on trying to get to the NBA and get to some money out of it, so I didn't finish school personally. After my tenure was up, I went overseas and played ball professionally for about 5-6 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, and I ain't finished no degree, man, but, you know what I'm saying, we working on this other degree, this money, man.
Yeah.
This music money, you know what I'm saying, that's what we focus on, so.
I went to school for English, weird enough.
Kind of falls in line with what you're doing now then, right?
In line with it, I like doing poetry and shit back in college and high school, so that was kind of the forte, you know what I'm saying, the shit that, it was just some shit that I wanted to do, some shit that I wanted to learn about, but that shit transitioned quick.
Yeah.
People ain't trying to listen to poetry every day. Not a lot of people anyway. They'll listen
Nah,
to
it's-
it, but you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That's a crowd of its own.
It's got its own niche, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So where'd you play at overseas? Where'd you go?
Shit, man, I played in Saudi Arabia, Argentina. I was in Italy for like 2 years. Mexico, Hungary, Peru. Just a few different spots.
All over the place.
Yeah.
You in South America and Europe there.
Yeah, that's why we put the global with the no plans. But we really global. Like we've been around for real. So, yeah.
So what was it like living in those places, you know, overseas, kind of seeing the different, lifestyles, different cultures and everything? And how did that like kind of open up your eyes to like, man, this,
I know for sure.
life's bigger than just Arkansas.
Man, totally bigger. It opened up your eyes, man. It lets you know that like there's so much going on around the world that you'll never know if you're not actually in one of these areas to see what's going on. Like for example, like I was in the Middle East. I had kids that were 6, 7 years old walking me home from practice with AK-47s and rifles.
Wow.
But that's just, that's the way they live, and you know what I'm saying, for doing something like that, I give them a couple dollars, get some food or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, I got a son, and I know damn well my son ain't gonna walk around with no rifle at his age, you know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know right there the difference, how they live and how we live, the food, just the culture, the money, how everybody makes money, it's really no in between. It's either you got something or you ain't got shit, so it's really no middle class, it's either high or low. And it's just different, man, different pace, different speed, of course, different lingos, different languages, accents. So me being from the South, I struggle with talking how I talk, you know what I'm saying? They say we got a deep accent.
Yeah.
So it took people a minute to understand me, but it was cool, it was a good experience.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Yeah, that's lit right there. All right, so how did you guys get into making music? Did you start off, like you said, B.Tee, just doing poetry at first?
That's what it started off as. I felt like at a younger age, we had a studio in my neighborhood. We would all, go to record it, but nobody ever took it serious. It was just something just to be out the way, you know what I'm saying, like just in the neighborhood. Once I got to high school, really like 11th, 12th grade year, I just took a liking to poetry. Some Def Comedy Jam, Def Poetry Jam type shit.
They would be snapping
you know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
thing,
Like,
too.
I just fucked around and happened to turn to HBO one day, and that shit was on, and just took a liking to it. And that transition to college, you know what I'm saying, me doing that through my college years, but I knew then, like, at that point, I was just really doing the poetry for the wordplay and just figuring out how to put it together, because it gradually just took a step from just being poetry to putting a beat behind the shit to, you know what I'm saying, you finally rapping and shit just sound crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just trying to find your vibe. And
Was that a tough transition going from poetry to actually like recording music, or was it pretty easy?
Because when you're doing poetry, you don't have a beat, so you can put a lot of words in a lot of places to where it makes sense. But trying to transition those same words with a beat on it, you get to figure out like, damn, I got too many words right here in this spot. Like you gotta learn how to really put it together. You know what I'm saying? To where it sound good, it still makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like it still give it that flavor and shit.
Yeah.
That's really what it was.
So do you still write your raps, or do you punch in now?
I do both.
Okay.
I done got to the point now to where, like if it's too deep, if I can feel it. Like if I know I want to write, then I go ahead and write it out. But fucking with him, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta punch. You gotta be quick. Like you just gotta be witty and have it on top of your mind at that point. So it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I was too serious with the shit at first, to where it wasn't really fun. I was trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? To now where it's like I can still get my point across and have fun with the shit by just, you know what I'm saying, putting the wordplay together.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, JG, how'd you get into rapping, man? Is it something you were always doing, like on the side, even when you were hooping, or?
Yeah, man, I've been rapping like, I actually, a couple of my partners, like coming up in, I think like 6th, 7th grade, we was like sneaking out to the studio, we got done hooping. You know what I'm saying? Little in-garage studio, in-home studio, people closets, whatever. A couple of my partners, like we started out rapping young and was really recording songs like throughout my middle school. Like we had one of our little singles with like Everybody Ringtone. So like, you know what I'm saying, we had a little motion what was going on, but of course, with me hooping, I really couldn't take it serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a lot of times they hit the studio, I'd be in Little Rock playing ball or out of town with a tournament or something like that, or at practice or something. So, you know what I'm saying, it came a time to where I had to choose what I wanted to do, and at that time, how I was growing and, you know what I'm saying, just what was going on, I had to choose basketball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But like I said, I got into it with just, honestly, man, probably just the music overall, man, came out the church, to be for real with you.
Okay.
Yeah, like I grew up in the house with my grandma. And so, like, she made us go to church, man. Like, we had to go to church, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no staying at home, like, you gotta go to church. Yeah, you getting up and going. I don't care what you do on Saturday, like,
sleepover, they gotta
you
come
going to
too.
church, man.
Yeah,
like,
the whole house going over,
the whole
no matter
house.
who's staying over.
Everybody but my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying, went to church. And he started going before he passed, but, so like, I actually developed a love for music in the church, man. Like, my pops played guitar in the church.
Okay.
And he wrote music, you know what I'm saying? My mama, she sung in the choir. So like the music shit was just already kind of around. So like I actually taught myself how to play the drums and the bass guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, be on the lookout for that kind of shit coming up soon. You know, we gonna pop it a little different, but that's really how I came in love with the music for real, and it just transpired to real life rapping. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to rap my whole life, but it just converted over, and it just, you know, that's what it is now.
Yeah. And I always feel like hip hop and sports, those two cultures always kind of merge together.
Yeah, it's like most athletes want to try to do music, and most artists wish they could play ball.
Real shit.
So
you got the best of both worlds.
Man, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. So yeah, for sure.
So would you say you started taking music serious once you got done playing, or was there an in-between time? Or?
Nah, I would say man, I ain't really take it serious until like a couple years ago, man. Like one of my grandmas had passed, and the love for the game had kind of slipped away, you know what I'm saying? Started having kids. I got 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? So that became a little more important than me chasing my dream on a basketball tip. But with me already kind of rapping, like, for sure, everybody up here was like, man, you need to take this shit serious and like really try to do something with the music, because you can do it, you know what I'm saying? So I just started taking it serious, seeing the reaction I was getting off of it, you know, people really tapping in and paying attention to what I was doing. So I'm like, shit, let me try to run with it and see, you know, what come out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was that first studio session like with you two guys in there together then?
That shit was smooth. It was really smooth.
Matter of fact,
it was really smooth as fuck.
I think I had put him on like one of my mixtapes like back like 2017.
Okay.
And like you said, we've been around each other. We had mutual partners. And like, bro, I need you to go on and get in here, you know what I'm saying, put something together for me. And we came together. We was recording at the same place at the same time anyway, so we put the session together, came through, and we knocked out like 2 or 3 tracks that night.
Yeah. So we figured out from there it was like a chemistry thing, you know what I'm saying? Like that first time getting in there, it wasn't a battle, but it was a battle like
competition.
Yeah,
you don't want to get washed on your own song.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. Like, damn, he killing me. It was like, damn, you just said this. All right, listen to what I'm finna go do. I'm finna go do something, and then you come right back. So it's like a back and forth track where we was just saying some witty
That's
off the wall shit.
Back and forth. That's the name of
back
the
and
song.
forth.
Yeah.
But like just the first time getting in there and doing that with him, shit, it was like, yeah, we can rock. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Don Trip Starlito type shit. Like it just meshed. It wasn't. It didn't take a lot. Like when we get in there, we'll talk about shit. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out. And that's when you know you really got that chemistry with somebody, when you can just put it together however you want to.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't gotta have no order to it. Like you know what he gonna do, he know what you gonna do, and that's just what it is.
Yeah. It seems like it's pretty organic with
you
two.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, it's damn near like a basketball chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Like a point guard and a small forward or something. Yeah, like at this point I kind of know when we get on the beat, like where he gon', well, nah, I take that back. I don't know where he gonna go. But it's like, I know he gonna do something crazy that's just gonna make me be like,
once I go there, you already there.
Damn, all right, JG, you gotta tighten up and get in your bag, you know what I'm saying? Cause he a poet, you know what I'm saying? So he lyrically, he already so much advanced that his wordplay is just crazy. So, you know, I feel like our 2 styles, they definitely different, but when you put them together, man, it's some dope shit.
No, that's hard right there. For sure. So where did this No Plans Global come from?
Oh shit! So it started from 2 different places.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and a couple other guys that's not here right now, Sax, my guy Space the Wizard, Space, he did a lot of producing for like Babyface Ray, a lot of different shit for a couple artists. We kind of had our own thing going. Doc up here, they was already on their own wave too, but we had just had some shit going to where it was just a collective of artists. It wasn't necessarily a group, but when we did shit together, it was just No Plans Music. You know what I'm saying? And we just kind of ended up forming shit together with them, which was Dream Team Global. So my guy Dream up here and JG shit, they was together. So it was Dream Team Global and we was No Plans Music. We just kind of took it together and put No Plans Global together. You know what I'm saying? But it was two different groups that fucked with each other on the same thing.
Outside of the music.
You know what I'm saying? We could have always been the same thing, but it was just two different things. We still rocked with each other. We still always did music, but we just kind of put it together in one thing just to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and put it together like that.
Okay. Yeah. So what's some goals for the brand then? What are you guys trying to take this shit to?
Man, global. We're going all across the world, 50 states, we going out the country. We want this shit to spread as far as it can possibly go.
Nobody got a big head with us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like people sacrifice shit. Inside the own group, we got cameramen, videographers. In-house producers. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing. Engineers, everybody play their part, you know what I'm saying? They kind of know what's up. They want to see the same goal because they know once they get there, shit, it's going to be spread out equally. Yeah. It ain't going to be one man over the other. And I think that would really lead it because you had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, when they get on and they got people with them, shit, once they get to the top, they forget who, you know what I'm saying, kind of helped them pick that shit up for real. Yeah. So just having your people with you and understanding like these folks been with me for shit 6+ years. Like we a brotherhood, it ain't no individual at all, you know what I'm saying, no individuality. Shit, we all gonna work for one. Yeah. It's all the same goal. We got $100, that shit split down 5-6 ways. Shit, we got $20 now, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is.
I fuck with that.
For real.
So talk to us about the music scene in Arkansas. Looks like you guys finally starting to get some respect in the game.
Yeah, that shit booming, bro.
Yes.
Come on, man.
It's some people down there really doing some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some different talent. Of course, when you look at it from the outside looking in, it look like a drill scene almost, you know what I'm saying? Like, Arkansas got a big drill scene. It's a lot of shit going on with that, like B.Tee JG, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of other cats too. A1 Nino, shit, D Mitch, it's some folks, shit, Sinclair with a Bobby wave. It's a lot of different waves down there because you're looking at a state, you're not looking at a city. So you look at Atlanta as a city. Atlanta as a city has a wave. LA as a city got a wave. You know what I'm saying? New York City as a city got a wave. But we a state. So they try to map us in all together as one, it's Arkansas. But shit, you got Southeast Arkansas, Southwest, you know what I'm saying, Northwest. It's a lot of different spots, so it's not all gonna sound the same. It's not all gonna come off the same, but shit, it's a lot of different folks down there doing their shit, for real.
Arkansas hard, man. I feel like we piggyback on what bro said, like it's so spread out, like it's so many parts of Arkansas that you may never even heard of, like, you know what I'm saying, it might be a country town out here, over here, and they might have 2-3 hard-ass artists, but just their location or maybe, you know what I'm saying, where they at, you don't really hear about them until they really get some motion, you know what I'm saying? But Arkansas as a whole, man, we turned right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm standing on this shit like, we got the hardest music coming out the South, like, no disrespect nobody, like, Memphis going crazy, Louisiana going crazy, of course y'all going crazy, Atlanta going crazy, but man, Arkansas, like, we really trying to kick the door down on some shit, and I feel like with the talent and the different sounds and the different areas, you know what I'm saying, of Arkansas that we have, we're gonna be able to do that. And you know what I'm saying, there's already artists from Arkansas in the game that done kicked the door down for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, Bankroll.
Shit, High Def.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that's already, you know what I'm saying, done kind of got eyes and attention on Arkansas. So now it's like, it's up to Arkansas artists to get on their shit and do what you need to do to get seen. Like, we getting that spotlight on us now, but now you gotta invest in yourself, take this shit serious, you know what I mean, and get out and about, get seen, so you can, you know what I'm saying, represent Arkansas and make your way when you get your chance.
Yeah,
real shit, man. Yeah. I feel like this is gonna be a big year for Arkansas.
Oh yeah, it's exciting. Like, it ain't no shit to look down on. Like, we don't look at it as like, damn, they moving faster than we moving, or they got more motion and shit. It's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if you can get on the door before we do, then hopefully you can bust it down for us.
Yeah, it'll just make it easier for everyone else.
Like, that's all it is. Like, if you're looking at it that way, then it seems like it moves a lot quicker than we just trying to get us on. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Like that ain't what we on. Like shit, we'll work. You know what I'm saying? We work with a lot of different artists. We fuck with a lot of different people. So when you in that zone and you on that type of move and everybody understand it, then it seems more gradual. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of talent in Arkansas for real.
A lot of talent.
Shit, Rampage, well, who you fuck? You fuck with a lot of different.
Man, I ain't even gonna start naming names, man. It's too
Yeah,
many.
one person.
Yeah, like I know
pissed off
too
at.
Yeah,
many
you know what I'm
people,
saying?
bro.
Like it's a lot.
And
It's a lot of talent.
I don't want to leave nobody out, man. But
It's so much talent to the point to where it's like, because you not at the same time you're not fucking with a city, you fucking with a state. So a lot of people you just can't reach and get to. You know what I'm saying? But you see them, and it's like, damn, these motherfuckers, they going hard, like they going crazy. But it don't make you feel no type of way as far as jealousy. It's like, please go ahead and get in.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we definitely
Make it
not
easier for
jealous.
everyone else.
please, like.
If I hear somebody hard, man, like, I'm the type, like, I'm a bumpy, bro. I might, if I, you know what I'm saying, if I scroll on my timeline and see somebody I don't know or something, like if something hard to me, it's hard.
It's
you know
hard.
what I'm saying?
That's just
If
what
it's-
it is,
yeah,
bro.
like,
You just gotta.
period. Like, we don't got time or no, you know, we ain't got no interest in hating or, you know what I'm saying, worrying about nobody else's. We ain't down and nothing else nobody got going on. You feel me? Like, so, nah, as a whole, Arkansas, we on the ride. I feel like you said, it's our time. We popping shit.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this collab album you guys got about to drop, man.
We finally put that shit together. It's been in the making for a long time, but the person that really brought it together was Space,
Okay.
which is the producer. And when I first met Space, he was on some shit like, the first thing I heard was that back and forth from you and JG. Like, I fuck with y'all shit. Like, this is when I first met him, like back in 2017, 2018. Like, he was fucking with that, and he would always, you know what I'm saying, just bring him up whenever I was talking to him. But it just got to a point this year to where last year, where we kind of linked together, and it just made it more prevalent to be like, yeah, y'all need to do some shit together. I finally got y'all in the same room or in the same space at the same time. Like, he make beats so crazy to where it's like, you can't do nothing but vibe together. And he understands what's going on too as far as our relationship. So he put them together and give you something that both of y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? He make it melodic. He make it to where you can rap on it, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit where it's like, you might think it's going on when you first listen to it, and then it just get crazy.
Way over there
Like,
somewhere.
it just go way out the way. But the project is titled "What's the Problem?" And that's just a saying we use. Like, it's almost like, shit, fuck we tripping on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Like, you got it, I got it. We both doing this shit. What's the problem?
What's the
You know
problem?
what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's gonna be like 12 tracks. We got one feature. It's Dot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of, you could tell that it's a, you know what I'm saying, some relationship there. Just as far as the music goes, we got a lot of tracks that go back and forth. Shit, we got a lot of 16s, a lot of 12s, you know what I'm saying? We got some unorthodox shit to where he doing 3 bars, I'm doing 5, he doing 2, I'm doing 4, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some good feeling shit. Like, it ain't on, you know what I'm saying?
So did Space do the whole project?
Did the whole
Okay.
project, top to bottom.
Okay. So what we rolling out first? We got a single picked out? We got video shot? What we doing?
We got a couple videos shot. We got some singles. The project will actually drop within, I don't know when this is gonna drop, but you know what
Next
I'm
week
saying?
sometime,
Yeah,
probably.
so
Coming soon.
hopefully
Shit.
like within the next week and a half or so.
Okay.
But we do have a couple of tracks, you know what I'm saying, that we kind of, one track in mind that we want to put out, you know what I'm saying, videos, but we got 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying, for the project now.
Okay.
But as individual artists, you kind of got to look at it and give yourself up a little to say, shit, if this shit jump together as a duo, then are you willing to still do this as a duo? You know what I'm saying? Just because, and me, I believe in it. Like, I think it's that hard. Like, if it was to jump off like that, then shit, I'm willing to do it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If that's
saying?
what the people want.
If that's what the people want, because I believe in him enough, and I believe he believe in me enough to where if we got on that, then later on in life, if it ever came to, then we can go back to the individuality without any problem or any, you know what I'm saying, any beef or any concern like that. Like, we're not dependent on each other. We just know we can lean on each other whenever it happens. You know what I'm saying? To really make some great music, and that's what it is. Like you bringing two different styles, two different audiences together. I have to kind of confine it to what he's doing, and he know he has to do the same in order to make it work.
Yeah.
So they just give it a different sound all in one.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. For real. It's crazy, for real. Yeah. What's the problem?
Yeah, you guys mentioned like Lito and Trip, so I think that's like a good example. Like,
yeah, that's what it is.
They would come together and do their stepbrother shit, but they still had the solo albums dropping in between also.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah, we both just actually dropped like individual projects. Like he dropped one a few months ago. I dropped one like maybe 3 weeks or a month ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we just kind of doing that. A lot of people don't even really know about this project we finna do together. So
we're kind of announcing it right here, huh?
yeah, So yeah, like by the time they catch this, hopefully it'll be out to where, you know what I mean, it'll hit them upside the head like it's supposed to. So
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. So Stack Season, that's your solo project you just put out, man.
Yes,
so talk
sir.
to us about that one, JG.
Stack Season, man, that was my first project of this year. Like I said, I just recently took the music just full-fledged serious to where, you know what I'm saying, that's my main focus. So within the last year, 2022, I think I dropped like 6 tapes, a couple singles, shot a bunch of videos, a bunch of features, you know what I'm saying? So we really got a lot of motion in 22. So actually Stack Season was supposed to drop right before 2023, like on New Year's Eve. Had a few little technical difficulties, slowed me down. And so I knew this project was coming up, so I was like, man, I just gotta hurry up and get it out, let the people hear it or whatever, and then we're gonna bounce back with the What the Problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a single you're pushing off of Stack Season right now?
Yeah, it's a single I'm really pushing. Well, I say 2 singles. One with an artist, one of my partners, Freezer Boy, called Sipping for Weeks.
Okay.
That one getting a lot of love, going crazy.
Nice.
Another single called Rollie on His Wrist, did about one of my cousins who passed, Lord, R.I.P. Lord. That's going crazy. And I actually met my son, I put 2 of his songs on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 7 years old. You know, he trying to rap a little bit. So
Okay, there
I
you
put
go.
two-
That's
He
hard, right?
crazy.
I put 2 of his songs.
He crazy, yeah. Kai
Have to
crazy.
check them out.
Yeah, I'm really finna get out the way, man, and just be his manager. Push him, let him turn me up like
He
Lil
going
Ryan
crazy.
turn him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
wrong with
Man,
that?
yeah.
He going crazy. For
Just
sure.
let Daddy be the manager, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the few tracks I pushed off of there.
Okay.
And so they've been getting a lot of love, good response. Shout out to everybody, man, who's showing love, streaming, playing it, downloading it, resharing it, whatever y'all doing, man. I appreciate that too.
Shit hard.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And B.T, talk about the solo project you put out, man.
I put out one
The
a
most
few,
recent one, I should say.
Yeah,
So I saw you dropped a bunch.
Yeah. I put out one a few months ago called Bad Company. And that was just some high melodic shit, you know what I'm saying? Just some crazy talking, you know what I'm saying, that I normally don't do, but all the songs kind of match, so it just made sense. Like, these are all good guys, but they bad company at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, they bad influences in a great way, you know what I'm saying? They bad influences in a great way, but I you know what I'm saying? I'm a bad influence too, but it's just.
Yeah, we saw you pop 2 bottles since you
Yeah,
sat
you
there.
know what I'm saying?
In 10
You
minutes.
see him
man,
waving,
you
no, I don't want them. Nah, but yeah, it's just good vibe shit. Some shit you can ride to. The beat's gonna sound good anyway, you know what I'm saying, just because we got space, but some shit I was pushing off of there was Not My Speed.
Okay.
We still got a video coming for that. It's just some, you know what I'm saying, some good music that you can ride and listen to, whether you with a chick, you by yourself, you with your partners, you know what I'm saying, in the car, in the crib, wherever you want to be, in the club, it's gonna go, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
B.T got the player vibes, man.
It's gonna ride.
He got the vibes for you for sure.
We're gonna talk to you the right way.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. So, it's a brand new year, 2023. What's some plans, what's some goals we got set for this year, guys?
Man, I'm gonna speak on it. So the thing to me is, like, I feel like we trying to work from the outside in now. You know what I'm saying? Arkansas got a lot of different sounds, so it's a lot going on. You got to reach a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying, to kind of get to it. But I feel like with our sound that we got together, and even separately, when you go to these bigger cities, they tend to what I'm saying, gravitate to it more rather than being in the city. So we kind of working our way from the outside in right now. That's why we here with you.
Yeah.
Shit, we out here in the A, we trying to gravitate to the bigger market. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing what we could do just different. Ain't nobody really got no map out for how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get on in their own way. It's a million different blueprints to it, and everybody say they got the blueprint. But shit, that work for you. What work for you might not work for us.
Everybody way different.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not knocking nobody grind or hustle. So that's shit, we just trying it a different way. It might not even be different to people. Other people might be trying it the same way, but this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to work our way from the outside in. Just because it is so melodic and it is so different, it's not about so much about the city and what's going on in the city. It's more braggadocious, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still real life and realistic, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not what Little Rock music is or what the city music is. It's different. So, shit, we just trying to, you know what I'm saying, move a lot out the way. Travel a little farther to get the word heard. And hopefully when we get it heard out there, shit, it could travel back to where we is. Like a boomerang, you feel me?
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so JG, I understand Money Man tapped into you, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Money Man. I don't know him personally, you know what I'm saying? But I had one of my partners running my Instagram for me. And he was, shout out to Sax, man. He was just posting, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of motion going on my gram. And somehow, some way, man, Money Man he tapped in. He liked a few things, and he hit me with a follow and shot a little DM. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like, you going hard, bro. Woo. And, you know what I'm saying? Just kept it pushing, but you know that was just a little motivation. Let us know, shit, you know, people watching for real.
Yeah.
You know they watching, so we just trying to stay on point. So everybody else who finna keep watching. So yeah, we definitely appreciate that though.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's dope right there, man.
Yeah.
So, JG, talk to us about being a father, man. What's fatherhood taught you about life, man?
Man, everything. Man, it really grew me up, matured me fast, probably a lot faster than I would have been right now. You know what I'm saying? I was a little wild and reckless, man. Really, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is when you're young, trying to find your way. So, you know, you really, not saying you don't have shit to live for, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Once you create something that's, you know what I'm saying, of course yours, you look at it every day, you see him growing, you see how he maneuver, and he becoming really like another version of you. You know what I'm
Gives
saying?
you a lot of purpose, man.
And give you all purpose, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's the best thing ever happened to me was, you know what I'm saying, my kids. You know, I got 2 boys. So shit, like that's easily the best thing ever happened to me, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope right there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, shout outs you like to give before you wrap it up here?
Yeah, man, everybody in the city that's doing something, that's moving something, shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here working. It's a proud moment for the city, for the state itself, for Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? For everybody doing something, no matter where you at, no matter what part of town you in, no matter what city you in, shit. Just know we all got the same goal in mind. Just to get to the same place. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know us up here, I can speak for everybody around me, we want to see, you know what I'm saying, everybody make it. Yeah. That shit excite us. It don't put us down to where you feel in a certain type of way because this person got on first or this person doing something, or, you know what I'm saying? You got a little reach first, like shit, that don't matter. We want to see it go. So shout out to everybody in the city and the state.
Shout out to everybody,
sure.
man. Shout out to Conway, shout out to Little Rock, shout out to Arkansas.
North, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to every part of Arkansas, man. From 501, 479, 870.
Bill for my boy.
Everywhere, man. Arkansas, we are here. You feel me?
Yeah.
We gonna pop our shit how we supposed to.
We gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Pumping the Percocet, now I'm painless. Foreign bitch look